Though it's the summertime, I think I need to school some misguided watchers about Beyond the Gates. The scuttlebutt about fans' displeasure is limited but consistent in certain corners of Anita Dupree's internet. Honestly, a lot of the gripes about the show seem to come from people who don't really understand what daytime soaps are, or maybe they just jumped on the bandwagon because it's trending, not because they're true fans of the genre. Let's get real. Daytime drama is not like primetime TV. It's not an 8-13 or even a 22-episode season with a neat little hiatus and a big finale. No, daytime soaps are on 5 days a week, year-round, every year. That's over 250 episodes a year, every year. That's a marathon, not a sprint. The storytelling is serialized, character-driven, and built for longevity. Audiences expect deep character development, ongoing storylines, and emotional investment that last for decades, not just a season or two. And if that ain't what you're about, then step off. This ain't the genre for you.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to In My Arrogant Opinion. This is a video playlist from West Harris where our ideas, thoughts, reviews, and unsolicited opinions about daytime soaps and other shows are shared. Of course, this is all for entertainment purposes. We've been watching daytime and primetime soaps since the 1900s, so you can trust us. Now, about those complaints, some people are acting like Beyond the Gates should have the pacing of a primetime drama or the narrative tightness of a streaming series. But that's not how daytime soaps work. Daytime is about the slow burn, the daily grind, the little moments that build up to big dramatic payoffs. And let's talk about sweeps. For those who don't know, sweeps are specific periods in the TV calendar, usually in November, February, May, and sometimes July, when networks measure audience size to set advertising rates. That's when soaps really ramp up the drama, big reveals, weddings, deaths, and cliffhangers. The rest of the year, the pacing is steadier, focusing on character development and setting up future twists. In my arrogant opinion, that's actually how life works. Most of the time, we're just going about our routines, work, family, friends, and then something unexpected happens, an emergency, a crisis, a big change. That takes up all our time and attention for a while, and then hopefully things settle down and we go back to our routines. That's exactly how a daytime soap operates. The day-to-day is the foundation, and the big events are the punctuation. Now, let's talk about the actors. Daytime actors are some of the most underrated performers in the business. They have to memorize pages and pages of dialogue every single day. There's no time for constant reshoots or multiple takes. They have to get it right the first time because the production schedule is relentless. 5 episodes a week means that if you flub a line, you might not get a chance to do it again. The pressure is intense and the skill required is immense. This is very different from primetime, where you might shoot a single episode over a week or more. And let's not forget the writers. There are different types of writers on a soap opera. You have your head writers, who might oversee the overall story arcs and major plot points. And then you have your script writers, who flesh out the dialogue and scenes. On Beyond the Gates, Michele Val Jean is the showrunner and writer, and she's made it clear that everything is methodically planned out. It's not sporadic or thrown together at the last minute. The writer's room is a well-oiled machine with long-term storylines mapped out months in advance. But here's the catch. Because soaps film several months ahead, if something isn't working or isn't resonating with fans, it takes a while to adjust. You can't just rewrite an episode overnight like you can in primetime. The feedback loop is longer, and the show has to trust its instincts and its long-term vision. Now, let's be clear. Beyond the Gates is not the family business, the haves and have-nots, all the Queen's Men, sisters, or whatever. Those are primetime soaps with shorter seasons, different pacing, and different expectations. Beyond the Gates is a daytime soap, and it has to be judged by the standards of the genre, not by the standards of primetime or streaming. Personally, with the exception of Days of Our Lives, which I don't watch, I watch all the current daytime soaps on network TV, The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, Beyond the Gates on CBS, and General Hospital on ABC. And if I'm being honest and a little arrogant, I don't care about ratings. I care about pacing and storyline. And based on that, my ranking is General Hospital is number 1, Beyond the Gates is number 2, and The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful alternate. for third place. General Hospital has been on fire lately with tight storytelling and memorable characters. Beyond the Gates is new, but it's already showing a level of ambition and diversity that's rare in daytime. The cast is stellar, the writing is sharp, and the show isn't afraid to tackle real-world issues while still delivering the juicy drama that soap fans crave. The Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful are solid, but they can feel a bit formulaic at times, but that has a place too. Now, about my own In My Arrogant Opinion videos and reviews, they're all in fun and jest. They are not real criticism of the soap. I wouldn't waste my time hate watching something. I love soaps. I have literally been watching soaps since 1993 as a 10-year-old, and I love talking about them. But I don't support uncritical, decontextualized criticism of Beyond the Gates, especially not from people who don't understand the genre or who expect it to be something it's not. This is a brand new show, only about 3.5 months old. It's still finding its footing, and it deserves the same patience and understanding that any new soap would get. So, to sum up, Beyond the Gates is a groundbreaking show that's bringing much-needed diversity and fresh storytelling to daytime. It's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be. It's a soap opera, and that means it's a marathon, not a sprint. The actors, writers, and crew are working harder than most people realize, and the show is methodically planned, even if it takes time to adjust to audience feedback. If you're going to criticize, at least understand the genre first. And if you don't, maybe ask yourself if you're really a fan or just hopping onto something that's trending. And for those of us who love soaps, let's keep the conversation going with context, with respect, and with a sense of humor. Why? Because tomorrow or later this week, I will give my arrogant opinion on why I find some characters boring and my unsolicited advice on how to improve this show or The Young and the Restless or General Hospital. While that will be my playfully arrogant opinion, I'm as serious as Leslie's illusions of Ted's love when I say haters can have several seats and let Michele Val Jean cook.